What's going on YouTube? It's the Buckeye Ty, and today we are jumping in to another ranked classic fixed game on our road to grandmaster. We have had some tremendous luck recently on the channel, and we are hoping to continue that today. Let's check in quickly on our progress. So, free-for-all, we got a bump last game because we got the win. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It was a crazy come from behind victory. But right now we're sitting at 6,648 ranked skill points for free-for-all. So we are going to see if we can get some more positive XP today. If you've been enjoying this content, leave a like on the video, comment down below with any suggestions that you have on ways that I can improve in my gameplay, and consider subscribing if you want to see more risk content like this. And with that said, let's jump into the video. All right. So we're going to fire up our ranked classic fixed game real quick. We're going to, rank free-for-all battle. Create a new lobby. Oh, let me turn the sound off here before the mic picks that up. Classic map. And let's see, world domination. Just quickly check our modifiers. Blizzard's off, fog of war off, portals off, manual placement off, card bonus fixed, expert AI, 90-second turn timer, alliance is on, no rank requirements to join the lobby, automated bot inactivity behavior, and balance blitz dice. So that all checks out, looks good. Fire up the lobby here. We'll add our 6 players and we will wait for the lobby to fill. All right, we've got a full lobby, so let's get into the game. So like I said, we've had some tremendous luck recently. We're kind of on a high right now. I think we have maybe 3 wins. We're on a win streak. Whether that's 2 or 3, I don't know. I don't remember, but we'll see if we can keep that going today. As always, our goal right now is just top 3. That gets us positive XP. So let's see what we can do. And I am in the first position. So let's take quick inventory here. Left side of the map, we have no troops. We have a lot in our central column. And we have 5 here at the front of Australia. Okay. I'm not a fan of starting in Australia. So I think my first move is going to get out of Australia. So let's add. Let's add here to the 2 in Siam. And then we will get out of Siam and pull our troops out of Australia. Don't want anything to do with Australia early game. I have seen way too many times where players suicide because they are not happy another player took Australia, and I just don't want any of that. So green wants an alliance, so I'll go ahead and accept that. Give them the thumbs up. Okay, so blue players in the second position. They have a strong claim to North America at this point. Most of their troops are there besides the little bit of troops here in Australia and their 3 stack in Asia. Oh, and I guess they have 3 troops in South America. So they still have some work to do if they want North America, but they're set up to take it at some point. Okay, and exactly. So orange goes all in Australia, and they will likely hunker down there at some point. So I'm glad that we are moving out. Okay. So orange is going to fortify. Fortifies into a 4 stack in Europe or in Ukraine. Red player is in the 4th position, and they will add into their South America troop stack. All right. Red's going to fortify. They will leave. Huh. So they are going to try to hold both Africa and South America, it seems. That is not going to go over well. I'm assuming Red is probably a newer player. So we'll see how that game plan works out for them. Pink player next to act. Okay. Pink has a lot of troops in North America. Moves into Greenland. Do they make any other attacks? No, they don't. Okay, so they're going to hang out in Greenland. Cutting off any way for people to move back and forth between Europe and North America. I'm glad I don't have any troops stuck there at the moment. Okay. Green adds into Great Britain, and they're going to try to just get a card out of their Australian troops before they are taken over by Orange. Okay. I'm assuming that's all Green does this turn, and they fortify. Right. Okay. So, what do we want to do? We want to continue trying to get our troops together here, right? Red has already shown they have interest in trying to hold both of these continents early. So, I think this 2 might get rolled by Red. I don't want to add there. This 5, I think, is safe for at least another turn. So, maybe I need to give this 3 a way to get out. And what direction would blue want to go? I wonder if they'd want to get these 2 stacks connected. We'll see. Okay, so I think I add here for now. I'm just going to take a card. And I'm going to fortify the 8 into the 3. And I open up the road for blue to connect if they so choose. They don't add any more troops to their external position here. Looks like they are doubling down in North America. That's interesting. So they make 2 turns. I'm not sure why they wouldn't have just attacked out of Australia first, and if they got the card, then just passed. Now they have expended more troops in North America, and I'm not sure that was the wisest decision for them. So Orange is going to take Australia and hold it as an early bonus. And they're going to sit there for a while. Okay, so green rolls my 2, or orange rolls my 2. Was an interesting decision by them. So I think I enter... Do I enter Europe yet? Green still has some significant troops there. I'm not in a rush, really, to take a continent bonus. I also don't really have a way to get this 5 connected to the 10 yet. Okay, so pink player also taking cards in North America. It seems that pink and blue both are interested in the North America continent bonus. So we are going to have to see how that scenario unfolds. Only one of them will obviously be able to hold that. So will they engage in a battle, or will one of them retreat? Okay. Let's pay attention to what the green player does here, because this is probably going to impact our move on whether or not we enter Europe. They double down in Europe. And they take a card in North America and expend those troops before they are taken. So green obviously wants Europe, or is interested in that position. So it is not in my best interest to fight them for it at this point. I think I have an easy card take here on the 1. Probably add my troops to my 3 stack. And I think it just makes sense to take a card and then fortify into a single stack in Asia. I would love to get these 5 troops out of Africa, if blue would be so kind as to use his 3 troops. And blue hits pink's 3. So we do see a little war taking place between pink and blue. And blue leaves their 3 troops there. So that is slightly annoying. But I'm not in any real danger of that 5 getting hit yet, I don't think. Red will get their continent bonus from South America, so they could potentially roll it if they're trying to be super aggressive about taking 2 bonuses, but we'll see. Okay, orange pushes out to Siam. It's going to guard from that position. Red with the 5 troop bonus. Where does that go? And 7 on 5? 7 on 2? Okay. Do I do something about this 3? It's annoying me that I can't connect these 2 stacks. I just wish I didn't have to go through this 3. All right, pink adds into Greenland. And they take a card in Asia and probably pass turn, right? Yep. Gonna just hold out, wait for blue to continue taking more territory, and probably move in after that. Green doubling down in Europe. When will they try to take it? Trying to get a card out of their 2 troops in Alaska. And they don't get the card, so they're going to have to attack out of the 18 if they want a card. Oh, actually they do have the 4, so that makes sense. Okay. Don't have a set. What do I do here? If I take the 3 and fortify the 5 in, next turn I don't have an easy card take. Let's just see what the 8 on 3 comes out to be. Hopefully I get good dice. This could be bad. Okay, got pretty good dice there. So now we can fortify into the 13, and next turn we have an easy card take. So that worked out good for us. I don't think the 8 on 3, I think that was 100% guaranteed that I would win that, but luck was on our side. Okay, so orange player is just going to continue the Australian turtle, add to their Siam troops, attack out for a card, and fortify back, right? Oh, I missed that 4. Okay, so they will just continue using those troops while they exist. And the red player has a pretty comfortable hold on South America at this point. Is going to attempt to hold both South America and Africa. That is a interesting plan. That is very aggressive for this stage in the game. So we'll see if they are allowed to hold. I don't have a problem at this point letting them hold that. I would just hang out in Asia and let the other players fight it out. Pink and blue are going to be fighting for North America. I'm interested if green will break red, actually. We'll see. Ooh. Okay, I actually did not see that coming. Pink evacuates. Moves into Europe. I don't see them staying in Europe. So the question is, where are they going? Are they going to hang out in Asia with me, or are they going to go down into South America? Okay, green player is trying to decide how to react to pink. I think they just take a card on this one and fortify to make one big stack. Yeah. Okay, now I do have a set. It's the 6 set, so it's not the best. I think I hold on to that and hope that next turn I'm able to cash in on the 10 set with all 3 cards. I'm not in a threat of being taken out of the game, so nothing wrong with just taking my time, taking cards here in Asia. So I will just do that and end turn. And I don't think... Did we get it? No. So we're going to be forced to cash in the 6 set on our next turn. Now blue takes North America. However, they have a very weak hold. Green could break them. Red could break them. But green is in a strong position to break blue. Unless they have an alliance, which could be the case. Okay, so blue tries to fortify a little bit against red, leaving Alaska somewhat weak. Orange cannot break through Alaska. His stack is already locked here. Or he has a stack here. He wouldn't be able to push the 21 up. Doesn't seem like that's his intention anyway. Do I have reason to start a war with blue? If I tried to move into North America, it would be difficult, I think, and costly for me to try to hold that. So I don't think at this point in time that's the right decision for me. And red breaks blue. Okay, now they will be worth taking, actually. Okay, pink. I think green kills blue on their turn, right? If green does not kill blue, I kill blue for sure for 5 cards. Pink player sets in. What do they do with this? They kill blue, right? Or try to kill blue? Yes, they try to kill blue. No, they don't. They're trying to kill him next turn. And they block the road for green. Pink has given me the kill on blue. Okay. Is this worth it for me? 10 troops. I have 24. I have to go through a 3 and a 4. And I get 5 cards from blue. I'll get another set. And I think I just evacuate back to Asia, right? Yeah, I think that I kill blue. But I don't think I stay in North America. Pink wants North America. I think I just pull back out into Asia. And green is going to take Europe. Okay, 24 troops to kill 10. I get to set in off my 5, and I'll get to set in again off blue's 5. Okay. And we'll get the 6. Put in on the 20. And we kill blue. Yep. Blue says, good game, well played. He knows he is out of the game. Okay. Blue player's out. Does he have a big set? That would be nice for me. We do get the big set. So that is all going to go on my 12. And then I'm going to pull all this out into Asia again. Yeah. So I'm going to send pink an alliance because I've basically gifted them North America. Whoa. Lost connection to game. Okay, and we're back. That was scary. Glad that did not happen during my turn. I've never had that happen before, but we are back. And I'm still allied with green, so my alliances didn't break. Let me see if pink will accept my alliance. And red breaks green. Okay, this is good for me because I'm staying out of all of these little wars. I'm giving pink North America. Blue is now unhappy with red. And I'm just going to hang out in Asia. What's my sets looking like? And I've got the big set again. Perfect. Okay. Pink drafting. They take North America, right? Ooh. Okay, that is interesting. I'm not going to return to North America yet because I'm confused on what pink is doing. Maybe they are setting up a kill on green. If that's the case, green says thanks. And where do they go? Do they break red because red broke green, right? Yes. So we have a war between red and green. Okay. So pink will take Europe unless green fortifies back. Okay, things are sticky at the moment. Very volatile. Want to kind of stay out of all of this until we know what's going to happen. So I am going to add... Actually, I have to set in, so let's do that. So we'll set in, get the 12 troops. Can add them all into Kamchatka. And we will take a card. Here. In attack phase. And then if pink is going to give us Europe, we can next turn move in. But right now I'm not quite sure what's happening. So I'm going to keep my 35 in Asia. Actually, let's fortify real quick. Get the 3 here on my stack. Okay. A lot of uncertainty in how the transition to the middle game is going to happen. We need to figure out what these players want so that we don't step on any toes and become a target. I'm not going to make a move for a continent bonus until I know for sure what these other players want for their bonuses. Green looks like they're in a position to really hurt red. Oh, but red player sets in with a big set. Do they hit green's big 23 stack? Do they hit the 23, 31 on 23? They do. And they kill green. 3 cards. Okay. So red player is in the lead, holding 2 continents and 50, how many troops? 52 troops. They will have green's 3 cards. So red is now an obvious target, right? All eyes are on red at this moment in the game. Okay. Pink's turn. Pink takes Europe. Yes, pink takes Europe. Notably, pink never accepted my alliance. Oh, actually, they break red. I thought they were going to just take Europe, but they are moving on through. Are they going to try to kill red? No, they fortify. Okay, see? Look, they fortified up to Greenland. That's why I did not move my stack in, because it is very uncertain at this point what these players are wanting to do. I'm going to continue staying out of everybody's way. I do have a set. I don't want to use that right now. I want to leave my 37 open. If something happens between red and pink, I want to be able to get in there and finish the kill. So I'm going to just add and take a card in Ukraine. And fortify back to my 37. have a chance for the big set on next turn, or after next turn. Orange sets in. Okay. And is this stack on the move or just for a card? Just for a card. All right. We are one player away from being in the positive XP top 3. So, not trying to do anything too risky at the moment. Pink is down to 32 troops and will continue to lose them here as red tries to regain Africa. Does pink set in here on 4 cards? They don't. But they do break red. I have a decision here. I can kill pink, but it's going to be very costly. And the question is it worth it? Pink has 5 cards, which is very tempting. If I set in 50, 67 to 32, I think I take the kill on pink here, actually. Okay. We take the kill on pink, and we're going to set in again. 12 cards. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we have to use the Joker, right? Yeah. Where do these go? I don't think I take North America yet, actually. I don't want to take a continent bonus yet because I would open up red's 12 stack here. I want to see what red does. We are in the top 3, so we have positive XP at this point. Question is, what do we see happen between orange and red? I want to send orange an alliance request. Do they accept? Red never did accept my alliance. If I can get orange to accept, then we can go first and second. So red's going to set in, and the question is, what do they do with that? Do they add it in North America, or they add it in Africa? All of it in North America? Ooh, do they hit my 15? Okay, they don't hit my 15. Do they hit it? Oh, don't roll that. Oh. 35 on 52. I might take third in this game. Neither orange or red has accepted my alliance. If they have an alliance, that is bad for me. But if one of them wants to work with me, then we can do that. Okay. Red is going to move into North America. So what I think that I do, well, I think I definitely set in at this point. Okay, so I set in. I'm going to take a card in Europe, and then I'm going to fortify out of North America. giving red a window of opportunity to take North America if they so choose. And that is strategic on my part, because if they choose to take North America, that is a clear target for them. An orange player is going to definitely want to do something about that, and I can work with orange at that point. I'm trying to manipulate the game in a way where I get the target off of me. And do we see orange break red? That would be very big for me here. We do. Okay. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Exactly what I wanted to happen. All right, I'm in second place with the troop count. However, I am behind orange on sets. So in this turn order, orange will set in before me. And do they set in? Doesn't look like it. Okay. And red is going to... Okay, here we go. See? Do I get second in this game? See, this is exactly what I wanted to happen. I wanted to give the door to red to move up and be greedy, and that's going to put a target on them by orange. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. And orange told me to attack red. I told orange to attack red. They're in first place. I'm going to wait for them to make a move. Do I have an easy card take anywhere? I can't take it on orange. And my stack is locked here at the 30. 6 troops coming in. So, yes, I think that I keep my stack locked. Take a card. And then I just add to my stack. Hoping the war between orange and red continues. Orange sets in for 6. This is orange's game to lose at this point. Meaning they are in the position to decide, you know, what they're going to do here. I'm willing to go second if orange attacks red, and it looks like they are. If red decides to suicide or attack orange, that is going to be very good for us. Okay, red player sets in Africa. Oh, do we see the 24 on 28? That would be humongous for us. We do. Okay. That is huge. Huge for us. The game is balanced now. Actually, I'm in a small lead. And I'm ahead on the set turn order. So tables have just flipped. I have taken the lead in this game currently. I don't have a continent bonus, but I don't know if it's wise for me to take one at this point. And did red disconnect after they did that? I'll be interested to see if they disconnected. If they did, if they did, how do I capitalize on that? I don't have a set, and my stack is locked. Is that bot behavior, or is that the player? And red has quit. Okay, I am in a 1v1 with orange, and my stack is locked. What do I do about this? Okay, orange is not going to have a set. I don't either. But do we try the 6 on 3 here? I think we try to get a continent bonus now. Oh, and I lost it. Poop. Okay. So we get our card on orange. I wonder if orange knows that red's a bot. Wonder if orange knows red's a bot. Okay, orange can't set, right? I think I open my stack here. At this point, I have positive XP, so I'm not... Like, I can be a little bit more risky now. If I lose or something happens, I'm fine with that. Does orange continue hitting red, or do they hit me? I think they know it's a 1v1 and they're going to hit me. Yeah, they're fortifying back. Yeah. I think they know it's a 1v1. Do I have a set? No, I don't have a set. Hmm. Yep. That is fine. Okay. So what happens here? Red player's still a bot. I'm going to have a set next turn. If I get the big set, I think I can just punch orange really hard. So, I think I'm just going to take an easy card and fortify to my 35 stack. I did open their 35, which might not have been good. Do they hit the 15 or they come up and punch me? Okay, they're going to punch me here. Yep. And they take me with the 14. But they can't kill me. And I have a set. I have a big set. If the bot hits that 10, that would be huge. I don't know if they do it, but that would be great if they did. Where does that 4 go? At the 11. Do they hit it? Is red back? No, red's not back. Okay. Ah, they're going to just take North America. I think I take third in this game. Yeah, and the bot's leaving. Okay, so I get 3 troops, and I'm gonna get Kamchatka. $14. Can I turn the tide? Can I get in and break the Australian bonus? I mean, I guess I just hit as hard as I can, right? I can't take the bonus, but I can bring the 3 down. If orange doesn't have a set on 4, that's a game over. If they do have a set on 4, I think they may kill me. What's the set? 6. Okay. Not the big set, though, but they are going to try to reclaim Australia. Do I have a set again? Oh, I don't have a set again. 7 on 3? It's not 100%. But they did get it. And they're going to make it hard for me to bounce back. "13 troops for the bot." What happens here? Does the bot take North America? Yes, they do. I don't think I'm going to have enough to break the Australian bonus for orange, and I think they kill me. Is there a way for me to hold out long enough for orange to die? I think the bot's too big at this point for either orange or myself to kill them. So, what can we do? That's 4 troops. I think I take my foreshore card. I'm not going to be able to break the Australian bonus. I need to try and get a set next turn. I'm going to just take... maybe it's better to break the bot. I think I break the bot. And then I bring this down to here. Did I get the set if I survive? No. I think that's game over for me. I was not going to be able to break Australia. Orange holds. They lock their stack, though. 16 troops for red. Probably try to reclaim North America, right? I'm not 100% sure on what happens with the rankings. I think they might exclude the bot after the recent update, but I don't know 100%. So, for example, this red player is going to take first, and they left the game. I think they end up getting first place still in the rankings. Does red leave my 3? That would be huge. They leave it. I don't have a set, though. Man, that is such bad timing. But all I can do is try to break orange here. Come on, 3-on-1. I did break it. All right. If orange has a set on 3, that is going to be very lucky for them, and they get second. Do we see it? No, they don't have a set. If red does not kill me, I can take second. But red may kill me, followed by orange. There's nothing for orange to think about, so I'm not sure what he's doing here. Just taking up the turn timer, possibly. "26 troops from the bot." And if we see that all go into the 12, then I think that is game over for us, and we take third. But it goes into the Middle East. Okay. Does the bot finish me or orange first? Do they go into Australia and break the bonus? Do they finish? No, they're going to finish me. Oh, that's so sad. Good game. All right, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we take a third place finish, getting positive experience for the account. If you like this video, leave a like, comment down below with any tips that you have on ways that I can improve on my gameplay. Subscribe if you want to see more Risk content like this, and we will see you in the next one.